Welcome back, everyone. Today I am bringing you the amazing Brittney Bell. Thank you so much for joining us.
Of course.
So tell me a little bit about your dance experience. How did you get started there?
I got started in dance when I was about 5. It was actually my mom's idea as like a parent fill-in deal. Yeah, she was a single mom, and so it was my distraction for years. I never, growing up, now that I think about it, I never thought it was something that I would love or develop any kind of relationship with. However, it's been about 20 years now and I'm still at it.
So you've had a lifetime of something that was just a fill-in.
Supposed to be temporary. Yeah, she didn't even think that it would be something that I would continue to do, but
here you are.
Yeah, here I am.
Okay, so 20 plus years experience. Are you just a one style type dancer? Or
No
do you have
way.
Many styles.
Many styles, and I love the craft of dance so much that even if it's someone's made up style, I'm with it.
Okay.
I'm cool, you know. I did tap and ballet, the norm, the basics, but I also did clogging. I actually grew up at Honey School of Dance in Ocala.
In Ocala.
Yep. From the time I was young until I graduated high school. That was the only studio that I ever attended.
Wow.
Yeah.
So then after that, did you go on to dance?
Yes. After that, I took jazz as well at Honey's, jazz and hip hop. And so following my senior year, I went to the College of Central Florida. And I joined the Patriot Dance team, which was hip hop, jazz, kick, things like that. And so it was still something that I was used to. It was still something that I was, you know, grooving with. And then following that, I did Busch Gardens. It was random. I just kind of went. Did research and found an audition and went and made it and moved in like 2 months.
Okay, so when you say you did Busch Gardens, you were performing in one of the plays that they have going on?
I didn't. I heard some chatter about them being interested in teaching me Katanga, which is now gone.
Okay.
That was something that was large at Busch Gardens. But at the time I was a party starter, which it's pretty much interacting with guests and getting them involved in well-known dances, cha-cha slide, electric slide, Macarena, whatever have you. But it was just a way to get them involved. And I actually have one girl, her name is Maya, and she was there. That was 2010. I still know Maya.
How long did that last?
That lasted a contract. Busch Gardens was contract-based, which is what I realize now working with Disney. That's usually how that works, contract-based. Whether you're hired on for a season, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. And so that was through the summer all the way through October. I even did Howl Scream as well.
That's fun.
There, yes. I like being the entertainer. I am not the one to go and visit the parks to be spooked out of my mind. It's not my thing.
That's a different angle. Like, I love that. How is it being on that end of...
It was good. However, I think they know, just like me, I'm not too scary. So I was more of a photo pass.
Okay.
And so we got dressed up with blood and makeup and things. And then guests would come and we'd attack them or, do little things like that. Just funny.
Okay.
Just fun things like that. Yeah.
So then getting back to dance, what would you say is your favorite style overall?
My favorite style now, I realize, has to be modern dance. There are so many genres within modern dance that I didn't even realize whenever I was being trained. And I appreciate it all, especially because there's a lot of hip hop even. There's a lot of African dance in it.
Oh, really?
But then you also have a demand for self-control in your movement, and so there's ballet in it. And it's just a number of things.
Mashup.
It's a combination of just whoever you are. And that's the great thing about modern is you can develop your own style and incorporate that into the technique that you've learned from wherever, which is a bajillions of techniques. But all in all, modern is a big ball of just...
So what keeps you in this field? Like, what is it that keeps you coming back to it every day?
I've developed a relationship with dance. And I think that's very important for any artist to know whenever they have such a strong passion for their craft. And what keeps me here now is knowing where my relationship stands with my craft.
I like that. That makes sense.
Yeah, and it can get so confusing sometimes because you may think I would be great, I don't know, on Broadway, and then someone else could think I would be great, I don't know, at a local somewhere, but where is my relationship?
Yeah.
And so learning that through Disney and learning that through other teachers and friends, I've come to really grasp my relationship with dance lately. I'd say over the last year or so. And just molding that part of me, not necessarily to be famous or, you know, whatever have you. I mean, that'd be cool. But,
I mean, that would be
cool. That would be cool. But,
just a little bit, you know.
Other than that, yeah, it's just what keeps me is my relationship that I've developed with dance and how I have been forced to move around with it, just like any relationship that you have, you know. You have to work on it, you have to build on it, you have to trust it, you have to, you know, the list goes on. And so just being able to realize that that's what dance is to me and how I can make those things work, that's what keeps me here.
Yeah. So then fast forward now to current day. Mm-hmm. What are you doing now? And is it related to dance in any way?
Yes, it is. Actually, last night I was at the Disney's Christmas parade. That's what I'm doing now. I'm working with Disney.
Yep. How was that?
Yeah.
The happiest place on
the happiest place on the planet. I have been with Disney since May. And I actually got hired on for one of the brand new shows that they had. It's like a show parade. Okay. It's called Carnival. And a lot of their choreography is Latin based. It's similar. It's the Disney's version of a carnival. You know what I mean?
Gosh, yeah.
So it gives you the same feel of the energy and, you know, the interaction of people at a carnival. Not completely.
Yes, okay.
The Disney version of it, but it's still a lot of fun. And the kids get to do it and they get to learn the moves that we do. They're not too difficult. A lot of the parents enjoy it even more than the kids. But that's the point. That's the point. So I'm doing Carnival, and that's at Animal Kingdom. And I'm also doing the Christmas parade, and I'm considered a candy cane girl. And so we're kind of like the mini Rockettes, because there's no way I could be a Rockette.
That's awesome. Do you do some of like similar moves?
We kicking stuff, you know. Mine isn't up here, but more like,
because they're like, you know, doing some impressive stuff.
Yeah, they are. But so yes, that's what I'm doing now. I'm working at Disney, and I've been there since May, and it's been awesome.
That's incredible. Yeah. Okay, so Brittney, we've heard a little bit about your past and your present. Tell me what you're looking to do in the future where dance is concerned.
Dance will always be a part of me, so anything that I do will be dance related in some kind of way. Okay. Off the top of my head, I know for sure that I am looking forward to getting back involved with children.
You say getting back involved, so did you teach or work with them in the past?
Yes, I did. I started an organization. It's called Be Heard Through Movement. And when I came back to Ocala from Tampa, I got right back into dance ministry, which I never really left. However, doing Busch Gardens, and I was training at the time, I didn't have much time to do other things, and I didn't find a church in Tampa. And so as soon as I got back home, I went back to my church, and I told my mom one morning, I was like, I'm gonna start an organization, dance ministry. And I saw a couple praise dances for different events while I was home, and I realized that it was competitive, and that was so different.
Praise dancing is competitive.
Yeah.
Are we dancing for the Lord?
And I was just like, I don't really, it just was heavy for me. And so I told my mom that I wanted to get involved in some kind of way. And so my idea was to have time with each church. I think I did 4 or 5 churches, and I taught them all an individual dance as well as one finale dance that when they all came together, it became this entire finale deal. And I saw that, and it didn't work the first year, and half of the second year didn't work, but then when it finally did happen, it was amazing. And the kids got to interact with each other. They applauded each other. There was no competition. And so that's what my organization was based on. And so that's definitely something that I would like to get back into in the future, near future, as soon as possible.
Would you look to possibly expand past Ocala and maybe like grow it to other communities as well?
Yes, being here in Orlando, I believe that it would actually be a lot more difficult now to do as much work in Ocala while I am here.
Well, true, yes.
So I built a lot of relationships while I was at home. And so I don't think that that would be an issue in getting people together, but I do need to start something here. So I'll start here. I won't forget about those that I met in Ocala, of course, but I will start something here and get that going for sure. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so if someone wanted to maybe call you and say, hey, I saw this video and we'd like to incorporate this at our church or at our gathering or something like that, how would they get in contact with you for something of that nature?
Facebook is really working right now. That's how people get in contact with me right now. Facebook, if they have my number, it's a little difficult to communicate with me at times because my schedule is so crazy. However, if I can get back to them through my telephone, I do. But Facebook is always available. Any social media, my email, Instagram even, in any way. Sometimes it's by word of mouth. Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, by word of mouth. They just, having a conversation, I have this idea, and then I have a number calling me that I have no idea.
Yeah.
But that works.
But real quick, so for our viewers, and the people that read the magazine, can you give a quick shout out and say your social media information and how they can get in contact?
My social media is Brittney Bell. At the moment, it's a picture of pitch black, and it just has my name written right across it.
Simple and to the point. Simple and
to the point. Brittney Bell. Instagram is Brittney S. Bell. And my email is brittneybell.5678@gmail.com.
Perfect. So you guys be sure to check her out for all things dance, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Now, a little bit about you. What's something that your fans or people that you're close to might not know about you? Doesn't have to be like a secret or anything.
No, I wouldn't dare tell my secrets.
Okay, there's a reason. But give us something a little juicy.
Let's see. This is pretty new that I came up with. Being in entertainment, a lot of people believe that you're in entertainment because you want to be famous or you want to, and it's true, some of them do. Some of them do.
Yes,
some of them do. Because you want to be famous, you want to be rich, and I don't mean entertainment as in just dancing, but I mean singing, acting, whatever the deal. And so I thought about it as we're getting ready for the new year, and I'm not one of those people that has like a crazy New Year's resolution where I'm gonna, but it is something that I consider around this time. And I considered 4 things that I really want in my life.
And what are those 4 things?
The 4 things that I really want in my life, and I feel like I've always wanted, you just have to go through life and figure out how to make that happen.
Very true.
And the 4 things, 1, I really want to be the best child of God that I can be. I have always wanted that. I have always wanted to be a wife. I've always wanted to be a mother, and I've always wanted to dance. That's Brittney. That's me.
This isn't happening next year, though.
That's me. No.
just making sure, guys.
But that is me. Yeah, that is me in a nutshell. And I appreciate that because I don't see it as a settlement. It's a foundation for sure. Because I see it's in today's society, it's not that hard to get rich.
I don't think so either.
It's not that hard to be famous either.
I agree.
You don't have to do too much.
But it depends on what you want to be rich in.
Exactly.
Do you want to be rich in love? Do you want to be rich in experiences, in life, in God? You know what I mean? Or do you want to be financially rich? Which that's a good one too.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
It just depends on which one you're focusing on.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's my secret. My 4 keys to be.
I like that. 4 keys to be.
4 keys to be.
Good stuff. So, real quick, I think we pretty much covered it all, and I thank you so much for joining us. Is there anything that you would like to tell your fans real quick before we go?
I encourage everyone to listen to yourself when it comes to your relationship with what you love. Whatever that may be. It could be tangible, it could be, you know, whatever it is. But listen to yourself, because I believe that, not even just believe, I've experienced and had conversations with people who have taken that trip to Broadway.
Oh, wow, really?
And their relationship with their craft was not in Broadway. So now you're there and you're stuck and you're miserable and I use that example because that's just something that I can relate to as a performer.
Okay.
But in life, in anything, listen to your relationship, pay attention to your relationship, be active in your relationship with whatever it is that means something to you, and it will always be beneficial to you, beneficial enough so you can be beneficial to someone else, and that's always a great cycle. Always a great cycle.
I like that. All right, guys, you heard it here first. Anzzia Magazine's interview with the amazing Brittney Bell. Feel free to read up her article at AnzziaMagazine.com and our January issue, as well as check her out on social media, and you can watch her video here or on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we will see you guys next time.